was reserved by gold up to 1971 when President Nixon withdrew America from the gold reserve. At that time, anybody who was holding a dollar could go and take it and exchange it for 31 ounces of gold.
Okay.
But by that time, America was involved in war in Laos, in Cambodia, and Vietnam. And they found that they owed the outside world 350 billion, whereas they had gold of less than 100 billion.
It was risky.
So France sent its boats to get its gold, yeah? And America refused. Germany did the same. France sent warships to say, go and pick our gold because from America, because America was keeping. At the Bretton Woods, they agreed that America becomes a reserve currency, and they set the amount of gold that could be exchanged for the gold. So it was not going to be anytime you have a dollar, you would go anywhere and get your gold back. But when Nixon realized this situation, he took it off and created a fiat currency. Fiat is F-I-A-T, and it means let there be. It means a currency not reserved by anything. So that is when Kissinger goes into Saudi Arabia and persuades Saudi Arabia to trade its oil with the American dollar. Because oil was everywhere, people were buying cars and everything. So they introduced that concept of the petrodollar. Sometimes you hear the petrodollar. The petrodollar was there. Once Saudi Arabia agreed that it will accept the American dollars, then everybody who would buy oil would then have to use the dollar. Then the dollar spread its influence and replaced the pound. Because before that, because of the British Empire, it was the pound. And because the British had discovered credit creation, before everybody else, which they used to really take over. So, that time, in 1971, people should have protested. But then, now you can see how it is all embedded into America. Everybody wants to reserve their money, although the central bank system was created by Britain under Amstel Rothschild. But they have spread it everywhere and then persuaded, because the British and the Americans, they're the same.
They're the same.
The British, the Americans, the Germans, the French, the Anglos and the Saxons came from Germany. The Germans came from France. So they're all the same. Yeah? But in terms of finance, Britain is the financial capital of the world, not America. Yeah? And all these islands that you see, the Jersey, the Bermuda, the Barbados, the whatever, that is where Britain coins all this money and does all this fraud, which is really banking. That's what banking is. The bank always pretends that they are honest and whatever, but there is no honesty in banking. They will say anybody who they can. So it is therefore my presentation to you and my submission to you that you understand credit, that you lobby so that our own system uses this national treasure for the benefit of our country.